My name is Muhammad Osama Khan.
My name is Syed Muhammad Umar.
The environmental problem we are tackling is food waste, which is a huge issue for many communities. When food scraps and organic matter are thrown away, they often end up in landfills, where they produce harmful greenhouse gases like methane as they decompose. This not only contributes to climate change, but also represent a wasted opportunity to turn something discarded into something valuable. Our innovative idea is to address this by transforming food waste into compost using a simple system that anyone can set up in their homes, schools, or their communities. We use 3 buckets along with everyday organic materials like newspaper, unbleached paper, tea and coffee grounds, and vegetables and food scraps to create a composting system powered by worms. These worms help break down the organic matter, turning it into nutrient-rich compost that can be used as a natural fertilizers for gardens and plants. This process is easy to follow and can be done by families, schools, and community groups. This idea not only reduces the amount of food waste, but also it reduces the food waste from going to landfills. It also creates a valuable product that can improve soil health. We are particularly excited about involving children in this project as it gives this a hands-on experience with sustainability and a deeper connection to nature.
Today, we are gathered here to present you with our idea and give you a blueprint of how it's going to work and have a positive impact on our community. First off, we start by listing all the ingredients that are used in this project. 3 5-gallon buckets, newspaper, unbleached paper, old school compost, tea and coffee grounds, cardboards, eggshells, mesh, vegetables, and fruit scraps that are used as a source of food for the worms. First off, we take 5-gallon buckets, preferably food grade, then we cut out holes at the bottom of 2 buckets, leaving 1 bucket with a solid bottom. We arrange the buckets in a manner that the buckets with the holes remain on the top. After ensuring that the buckets with the holes are the first and second respectively, we put newspaper in the middle bucket, covering the holes, and then we put the organic matter above the newspaper, which will be turned into compost. Furthermore, we add cut up cardboards, unbleached paper, 1/4 gallon of water, tea and coffee grounds, crushed baked eggshells, and then finally we add some worms and then place the other bucket with the holes on the top, covering it with the lid. We put some holes in the lid to ensure the passage of fresh air. To prevent flies and other organisms from entering the bucket, we put a mesh on top and put the buckets in relatively cool or shady area for the optimum performance of the worms.
The population of the worms will double every 90 days and then they will travel above the holes into the bucket above. After 90 days, we remove the compost in the middle bucket and then place this empty bucket on the top, repeating the cycle again.
So to answer your third question, I would like to say that testing our prototype provided us with a lot of valuable insights and confirmed that our system actually works. One of the most immediate impacts we noticed was how effectively we used organic matter and recycling it into rich dark material for our compost. The compost is full of nutrients and can be used to improve soils in gardens, making it an excellent natural fertilizer. We also observed that the worm population are healthy, which shows that our system is sustainable and self-sufficient over time. The only issue was that we have to keep it in a relatively cool or shady area because currently it's very hot in Pakistan. So another important impact was that positive response we received from the community, especially from the children who participated in our project. They were excited to learn about how composting works and were eager to see the process in action. This hands-on experience was not only educational but also helped to foster a sense of responsibility and connection to the natural environment. Through this testing phase, we also learned that while our system is effective, there are always ways to improve it. For example, we found that placing it in a more cool or relatively shady environment is increasing the ventilation increases the composting process. We could explore more ways to make the setup even easier and easy to replicate. The feedback we received has been incredibly valuable, and it has encouraged us to continue refining our approach so that we can roll it out on a larger scale, especially in schools where we believe it can have a larger and lasting impact by teaching the next generation about sustainability.